We're going to create what? First, we need to create the VPC first, and then we need to create the subnets. So after that, we need to create what? IGW, Internet Gateway. And finally, so we need to create what?
గేట్వే అనేది క్రియేట్ చేయకపోతే ఎవరైనా యాక్సెస్ చేసుకోవచ్చా?
The communication without gateway. I want to access easy to resource. Outside నుంచి నేను చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నాను. Separate communication పద్ధతి ఉండదు.
ఇన్ కేస్ ఆ బీబీసీ గేట్వే క్రియేట్ చేయలేమో
కంపల్సరీ గేట్వే ఉంటుంది. ప్రతి గేట్వే ఉంటుంది. వితౌట్ గేట్వే నీకు విపిసి ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అని
మనం బీబీసీని క్రియేట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఆటోమేటిక్ గేట్వే క్రియేట్ అవుతుందా? దాన్ని సెపరేట్
క్రియేట్ చేసి అటాచ్ చేయాలి.
ఓకే.
ఇన్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ డిఫాల్ట్ ఆటోమేటికలీ క్రియేటెడ్. అక్కడ వాళ్ళు క్రియేట్ చేస్తారు. సో మనం ఏంటంటే సపరేట్ క్రియేట్ చేసి అటాచ్ చేయాలి. ఇచ్చి అసోసియేషన్ ఇవ్వాలి. దట్ ఇస్ ద థింగ్. Okay. So we need to perform these 4 things now. So what is my VPC address here? The VPC address is what? Some 10.0.0.0 slash and what? 16. Subnet, I'm going to create 2 subnets here. 10.0.1.0 slash 24 and 10.0.2.0 slash and 24. Okay. So for example, so I want to create a VPC. So click on what? Just click on create VPC. Set VPC only and mention some custom VPC. Custom VPC 1. IP address range. So the IP address range here 10.0.0.16. Okay. So I want to create 2 VPCs. And create chestanu. So tell me.
పర్టికులర్ 10 నుంచే స్టార్ట్ అవ్వాలా?
11, 12 తీసుకోవచ్చు.
బిలో 10 అవుతుంది.
Let me say.
అంటే ఇక్కడ వాడు
డిఫాల్ట్ ఇచ్చాడు కదా, ఆల్రెడీ ఇచ్చాడు. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇచ్చాడు.
సో
10 నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది మాక్సిమం. ఎక్కువైనా సరే 11, 12, 13 తీసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే. సో 10.0.0.0/16. So rightly create it. Just create one VPC. So I'm going to create 2 VPCs here. This is the VPC 1. I'm going to create one more VPC, that is VPC 2, which contains address 192.168.0.0/16. And here also I'm going to create subnets. Okay, I'm going to create the subnets. I'm going to create only one subnet just for testing purpose. So 192.168.0/24. Okay. And finally, I'm also create what? A separate internet gateway for this VPC. And I'm also create what? In what? A separate. Okay. Truth table. Okay. This is the thing. So let me go to VPC is created. Created. Now go to your subnets. Just click on create subnet. VPC, choose one. Custom VPC. Already whatever the address you given, which must be selected here. So give subnet 1. I'm going to give some name here. My subnet 1. So which name I'm going to give here? For example, at A. Zone must be no preference, which must be create any zone. So coming to next one, this is the IP address of your VPC. So what is the IP address of my subnet here? 10.0.1.0/24.
ఇలాగా ఐపీ అడ్రస్ అనేది మనమే
Yeah, మనమే mention చేస్తాం.
మనమే మెన్షన్ చేయాలి.
So the range is like this.
డిఫాల్ట్ గా అది
తీసుకో. The range is like this 0.0.02 up to 20 different types of IP addresses. So different types of IP addresses ఉంటాయి. For example, IP classes, IP class range. How many classes? Class A must be what? To 127.255. సో మనం చూసుకుంది ఏంటి? క్లాస్ ఏ అడ్రస్ తీసుకుంటాం. క్లాస్ బి అంటే ఏంటి? ఇప్పుడు 192 రాస్తాం కదా, 192 సంథింగ్ ఉన్నది. ఇది ఏంటి అడ్రస్? క్లాస్ సి. We start with 128, nothing but class B. ఇదేంటి? క్లాస్ డి. మీరు 1.1 కూడా తీసుకోవచ్చు, నో ఇష్యూస్. 1.1.1.0 ఓకే, అలా కూడా తీసుకోవచ్చు. ఇవేంటంటే IP అడ్రస్ క్లాస్ ఉంటాయి అంతే. So let me set my IP address here 10.0. What is subnet 1 here? Subnet A 1.0. So 1.0/24. Click on what? Create subnet. So if you want to create one more subnet, create subnet again. Select what? Custom VPC. And then just type subnet B here. No preference. So what is the address range here? 0.0/24. ఇదే వచ్చారా? Subnet 2. Just click on what? Create subnet. Create the subnet. So just refresh it. Go to subnets. So we have what? Subnet A as well as subnet B. Next, create what? Internet gateway. So go to your internet gateways here. One is already attached to whom? To default VPC. So I want to create my own gateway. Click on create internet gateway here. So my internet gateway, I'm going to write custom IGW. Click on create internet gateway. So what is the mode here? State here already created, but the mode is detached. So go to internet gateways. So one gateway is attached to the VPC. This gateway is there, but not attached to any VPC. Select this custom IGW here. Actions, attach to VPC. Attach it. Click on attach internet gateway. Attach chesama. Successfully the gateway is attached. So now go to internet gateways. Attach it. And then now I'm going to create one more thing called route tables. How to create route table? Go to your route tables. So already one route table is created for your to whom? To your custom VPC key already unti to create a default ga. I want to create my own route table. Default route table create out. Yeah.
Create చేసి 2 VPCs కదా 4 route tables
ఇక్కడ ఇదా RDS ఇదా ఇవా నేను అంతకుముందు డేటాబేస్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తాను. ఆ రూట్ టేబుల్ అలాగే డిలీట్ చేయలేదు అంతే. ఇట్స్ నాట్ డిలీటెడ్. ఓకే, మనకు కావాల్సిన రెండే ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే ఇదొకటి ఇదొకటి. అందుకే చూడండి ఇక్కడ నో అని చూడండి, ఇది అసోసియేషన్ లేదు. బికాస్ డేటాబేస్ ఇస్ నాట్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్. సో రూట్ టేబుల్ ఉండదు కదా, డేటాబేస్ అంటే ఇట్ మస్ట్ బి అగ్నవ్. Database is not there, so there is no association with these root tables. So let me do one more. So Click on create root table. I will select a root called custom, a custom root. Select VPC. I'm going to choose the custom VPC one.
ఒక బీపీసీకి ఎన్ని రూట్ టేబుల్స్ ఎన్నైనా ఉన్నాయి?
VPC maximum 5 ఉంటాయి. So maximum 3 to 4 just best I will say. Depending upon network పే అయిపోతే ఏంటి రూటింగ్స్ చేంజ్ చేస్తూ ఉండాలి కాబట్టి అది చేయొచ్చు. 1 is enough, 1 is enough. ఇంకొకైతే 2 చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే. సో క్లిక్ ఆన్ వాట్ create one root table. So root table is created. So here I'm going to edit the routes. So why? Because I want to launch what? EC2 instance. I want to launch the EC2 instance in my VPC. సో ఫస్ట్ ఈ లాంచ్ చేస్తాం, తర్వాత ఏంటి మళ్ళీ స్టెప్ చేసి ఇందులో కూడా లాంచ్ చేస్తాం. చూద్దాం ఎలా ఉంటుంది. ఒకటి విండోస్, ఇంకోటి వచ్చేసి ఏంటి ఉబుంటూ లైనక్స్ చూద్దాం. సో క్లిక్ ఆన్ వాట్ edit routes. Okay, click on add route. So we don't know the IP address. There is మనకి EC2 IP address. We don't know about the EC2 instance public IP. So ఏమి ఇస్తాం ఇక్కడ 0. all zeros. Next one, which must be travel through the which component? Internet gateway. Select here. Select custom IGW. So for this root table, the custom IGW is not associated. Okay? Custom IGW. Click on save changes. Successfully change. Next one, just click on subnet associations here. Already we have 2 subnets here, subnet A and subnet B, but those are not associated. Those are not associated. Click on edit subnet associations. Select the both subnets. Click on save associations. Just click on save the associations. Subnet ni మనం VPC కి యాడ్ చేయాలి. Subnet VPC క్రియేట్ అయింది.
క్రియేట్ సబ్నెట్ కొట్టి పర్టికులర్ VPC కింద ఒక VPC క్రియేట్ చేసుకుంటే
VPC లో ఉంది, బట్ రూట్ టేబుల్ అసోసియేట్ అవ్వలేదు. సబ్నెట్ ఈస్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ VPC ఫైల్ బట్ నాట్ అసోసియేటెడ్ విత్ రూట్ టేబుల్. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తాను, ఆ సబ్నెట్ కి రూట్ టేబుల్ అసోసియేట్ చేస్తాను.
ఓకే ఓకే, VPC కి సెపరేట్ గా అసోసియేట్ చేయాలి రూట్ టేబుల్, అండ్ సబ్నెట్ కి సెపరేట్ చేయాలా, దాని రూట్ టేబుల్ ఒకసారి చేయాలి.
Within the VPC we are going to create the root table. So within the VPC we are going to create the subnets.
And VPC,
so in order to create the resource in a subnet, so my resource can create అవుతుంది either subnet 1 or subnet 2. So for example, so just assume this is VPC na, this is VPC. So I have subnet 1 and subnet 2. So we know that the subnets are part of VPC, but our resource must be created not outside the subnet, must be created within the inside of subnet. So if you want to create the resource inside the subnet, your subnet must be associated with the root table. Then only it's possible to create.
అంటే నేను అడిగేది ఏంటంటే VPC కి రూట్ టేబుల్ చేసాం కదా, సపరేట్ గా మళ్ళీ సబ్నెట్ కోడ్ చేయాలా?
అవసరం లేదు.
ఓకే ఓకే,
రూట్ టేబుల్ కి అసోసియేట్ చేస్తాం, మళ్ళీ సపరేట్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. ఓకే. సో ఇచ్చేసాము సబ్నెట్ అసోసియేషన్ to are associated here. So now I want to launch one EC2 instance. చూద్దాం. సబ్నెట్ ఏ ఒకటి చేస్తాను, సబ్నెట్ B ఎలా ఉంటుందో చూద్దాం. So go to your instances running. Click on launch instance. Okay. I'm going to take win custom VPC. Select what? Windows here. Keep here and choose demo. All the protocols. So here, which VPC is selected? Default is selected. So we need to edit it. Click on edit. Just click on edit it and select what? Custom VPC 1.
టూ VPCs.
నేను క్రియేట్ చేయలేదు, ఇంకా ఇది చేయలేదు,
ఓకే ఓకే.
ఇంకా చేయలేదు. ఓకే ఫైన్. సో వాట్ custom VPC default VPC. Select the custom VPC one. Subnet how many? B is there, A is there. How many addresses contains? 251 addresses as well as 251 address. Subnet A and subnet B. I'm going to choose subnet A first. And auto assign public IP. Disable. If you disable, it's not possible to connect the instance. In Chaltin Manam, enable it. So create a security group, launch it, or select an existing security group, your wish. So create a security group. So click on what? Launch instance. Just click on launch instance. So just go to the instance. So it will take some time, just wait. So let me, so running, just click on connect, RDP client, get password. So it will take some time, just wait. Okay. So just refresh this page. Okay. Upload the file. So downloads here. So what is the key here? Search for demo. Click on decrypt password. Download RDP file. Copy the password. Click on connect. Paste and enter. Click on yes. Correct. Windows machine is now correct. It's loading, just wait. So 90% loaded. Just click on yes. Okay. Others seven మనకి as a private. Which update I created? 10.0.1.52. So I created this machine in which subnet? Subnet 1, subnet 2. Subnet A na subnet B ya? So what is subnet A here? 10.0.1.0. So what is IP address? 10.0.1.52. So we must be created a subnet A. So I just close this system. I just want to terminate this system. So choose same DM VPC. I'm going to create one more VPC. I'm going to create one more VPC with this ID. And then I want to create only one subnet, create one gateway and create one route table. Same thing. So I'm going to create custom VPC 2 here to go to instances. So right now remove this thing. So just go to VPC. So click on what? Create VPC. Select VPC only. So what is this one here? VPC 2. Address range is the address range. So I'm going to write VPC 2. Address is what? 192.168.0.0/24. Mistake వచ్చింది ఇక్కడ slash 2416 16. Okay. So after that, click on what? Create VPC. So go to your VPCs. Created a VPC 2 is created. After that, I'm going to create what? Subnet 1 within this VPC. So same thing. I'm going to create what? Is a VPC 1. This is what? This is a VPC 2. I'm going to create only one subnet in this VPC. So click on what? Subnets. So create subnet. Which VPC? VPC 2. Give some name. Custom IP కదా సేమ్ ఇద్దాం. Subnet 2 అందాం. Subnet 2. Subnet of the second VPC. Okay. Subnet 2. Zone no preference. Is what? IP address of VPC. I'm going to give which address here? 1.0/24. So just mention 192.168.1.0/24, which will create how many IP addresses? 256. If you remove it, 23, 512, 22,024. 20 and 10 వస్తాయి 4096 IPs. So if you use 25 and 20, 26, 64. If the number is increased, what happens? IP address must be decreased. If you use 29, 8. If you use 30, only 4. I'm going to take only 24 here. And then click on create subnet. Just click on create subnet. Just click on what? Internet gateways. What is the third one here? Internet gateway. Just go to internet gateway here. Create internet gateway. VPC 2. IGW. Create what? So it must be detached mode. Open this. So select this thing. Attach to VPC. VPC 2. Attach the internet gateway. So the gateway is successfully attached here. And then what is the last one? Create the route table. Just click on route table. Create route table. So VPC 2. VPC 2 route. VPC which one? VPC 2 here. Click on create route table. Again, I'm going to choose what? Edit the route. Edit route. Add route. We don't know about the public IP of your EC2. కాబట్టి ఏం చేస్తాము? Choose 0.0.0./0. I'm going to choose what again? Internet gateway. Which one is selected here? VPC2 gateway is selected. Click on what? Save changes. Click on subnet associations. How many subnets we have here? How many we have? Only one subnet is there. So we need to associate the subnet to the VPC, not VPC to the root table. A subnet association. Select this and save the association. Subnet is successfully associated. So ఇంక ముందు ఏం చేస్తాను ఇక్కడ? I launch the Windows here. I want to launch more Linux here. Linux or Ubuntu based. So let me do. Go to EC2 again. Click on launch instance. Instance name is what? Linux some VPC2. Okay. Scroll it. Select the Linux only. Key pair must be what? Demo key pair. Allow the protocols. Edit the root. I have how many VPC here? Default is there. VPC1 and VPC2. I'm going to select only VPC2 here, which contains how many subnets? Only one subnet. So already subnet 2. One subnet is selected defaultly. Must be what? Enabled. So just click on what? Launch instance. Just click on launch instance. Now go to the instance. So now I want to correct it. Okay. So I want to correct the instance. So go to command prompt. Okay. CD and downloads. Connect it. Copy this address and paste. Type yes. So our address here 192.168. What is subnet address here? Subnet ఏమి ఇచ్చాను? 1.0 ఒకటి ఏమొచ్చింది మనకి ఇక్కడ 1.122. Default ఏంటి? One address must be picked here. The address must be picked and which must be displayed here. So in this manner, we need to create what? Second instance in your another VPC. So in first VPC, we have one more subnet కదా. VPC B ఉంది కదా. So అందరూ చూద్దాం whether the instance is created or. So ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేసింది చెప్పండి? We created the VPC with associated components. ఏముంటాయి అందులో? Subnets are there. Gateways ఉంటాయి. నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చేసి రూట్ టేబుల్స్. ఇవన్నీ అంటే అసోసియేటెడ్ కాంపోనెంట్స్. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేద్దామంటే I just want to remove this thing. I just want to remove this instance also. Are you successfully launched and connected? So no issues. So go to instance again. Launch instance. I want to launch what? Ubuntu VPC 1. VPC 1 వచ్చేద్దాం. Set Ubuntu here. Keep a choose demo only. All the protocols. Here what? 8 network settings. So what I'm going to select here? VPC 1. Subnet ఏదో చేసాం కదా, ఇప్పుడు ఏంటి సబ్నెట్ ఏంటి బిలో చేద్దాం. సబ్నెట్ బి and enable. Click on launch instance. So go to instances here. It's pending, just wait. So then connect it to the same thing, CMD. Type CD, downloads. Let me connect this, connect it. Okay. So connected up. So the IP here 10.0.2.37. So which is what? Subnet to a 10.0.2. Some value in between 0 to or 1 to 251. Any value must be selected. Defaultly, which will pick what? Which will pick the 37 as the number. Okay, in this manner, we need to what? Create the VPCs and create our own virtual machines in our own custom VPCs.